Wuthering Waves finally remembered it has villains. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The Wuthering Waves 2.0 livestream revealed a slew of new characters, echoes, gameplay features, and my most anticipated feature of all time. More on that one in a bit. The stream began, and first it started with an in-universe type of ad, featuring different echoes, because patch 2.0 takes us to Rinascita, the land of the echoes. And in Raguna, the first city we go to, echoes can be seen everywhere. They're companions, they've got jobs. And, you know, I'm sure they work a lot cheaper than people do. Next, a cinematic trailer was shown, with all the characters we've been introduced to from Rinascita so far. Phoebe, Carlotta, Rocia, Brant, and Zani. And much to my excitement, Frolova makes an appearance. She is, of course, the villain I was referring to. Wuthering Waves 1.x series of patches kind of forgot they had villains at all. They were so underutilized and didn't really come into any of the patch stories, except briefly. Their presence hasn't been felt much all the way since Scar went to jail, and the story was sorely missing villains. So Frolova's reappearance is a great sign for where the story's headed. She's also my most anticipated character, so I am very excited for any crumbs we get. She is, of course, the perfect villain for a location that treats echoes as friends. After all, the one thing we do know about Frolova is that she has the ability to control tacit discords. And the 2.0 trailer shows her doing just that. It feels like they were really holding back with this trailer so that they didn't spoil things too much. But that's a good decision, in my opinion. The story has kind of let me down so far, but I am tentatively excited for Rinascita. But then we move on to the new Resonators of 2.0, Carlotta and Rocia. Carlotta is a 5-star pistol-wielding Glacio character. Of course, this makes her the first 5-star pistol wielder, and by the look of things, they went all out. PGR fans will definitely see the callback in her moveset to Lee Hyperreal, which I think is all anyone ever really wanted. Meanwhile, Rocia is a Havoc character who uses gauntlets, or it might be more accurate to say that Pero, her chest mimic companion, is the one who wears the gauntlets. She's here to smash her enemies, and her effects look amazing. I mean, just look at this idle animation, it's so good! You know, I think I was onto something when I decided she was my favorite new reveal. Beyond that, 2.0 will introduce new 4-star crafted weapons, and a new 4-star rectifier, Call of the Abyss, which you can earn from an event. But Rinascita is vast. There will be 8 new areas to explore in 2.0, locations from which were shown off in this Raguna geographic trailer. It looks like things are quite a bit more varied than we've seen so far, which is excellent because I'm personally sick of the grassy fields of Jinzhou. The one thing that stands out about all these areas, though, is how vertical they are. So, of course, that's where flight comes in. In Rinascita, you'll be able to use a tool that lets you become airborne instantly. And by the looks of things, you can go really fast. And as cool as this is, it's not even the thing I'm anticipating most. But that comes later. There are other ways to get around Rinascita. You can grapple onto a wing ray to soar through the sky. Very Monster Hunter. You could also ride a special gondola Echo to swim through the water or scale waterfalls. And most importantly, you can invite another character on board with you. Your favorite Resonator, they say. The real question is, which Resonator will you invite on the gondola with you? They also showed off a bunch of different Echo transformations you can do throughout the areas, and all of it looks pretty fresh and fun. It feels like they acknowledged a little bit how the story was a bit lacking before, because they expressed that they wanted players to feel more connected to characters for 2.0. So they worked a lot on the story design and gameplay experience. My hope for the story is that characters get to interact more with each other rather than just Rover, so that they feel more like they're part of the world. Moving on to Echoes. It's mentioned that while there are 40 new Echoes, you can capture over 20 of them in this version. And they show this trailer which shows a range of Echoes we've seen through the web event, and at the very end are 4 Echoes that are revealed to be bosses. I'm kind of shocked at how much this blue creature is jiggle-joggling. In any case, the dragon is awesome. If you told me it was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'd believe you. Then there's Sentry Construct, who has a connection to the Montelli family, and Hecate. This awesome Echo is closely connected with Frolova, and they look pretty similar, which leads me to wonder if this is what Frolova transforms into, much like how Scar turns into the big goat. That's not all for Echo news though. 2.0 is also introducing Nightmare Echoes. These are alternate versions of Crownless, Inferno Rider, and others. They have new Echo skills and Sonata effects. In fact, 2.0 will be introducing 5 completely new Sonata effects, so I can sense some grinding in our future. As for the 2.0 banners, Carlotta is first alongside Jojo rerunning, and in the second half we have Rochia debuting alongside a Jinshi rerun. Excellent news for anyone who missed Jinshi the first time around because she remains a powerhouse. 2.0 also introduces 2 companion stories, one for Carlotta and one for Rochia. And then it's on to the events. There are so many events in this patch, so I'm just going to mention a few. There's a new co-op event where you'll get to team up to explore worlds within paintings and defeat TDs. There's new tactical holograms, and speaking of which, there's an update to it so that you'll be able to access tactical hologram battles from the menu instead of searching for them on the overworld, which sounds like a huge quality of life change to me. Okay, and then there is my absolute favorite new update. Wuthering Waves is adding outfits. Yes, that's what they're called. Nothing special here. In 2.0, if you participate in an event, you're going to be able to get this beautiful outfit for Sanhua absolutely free, which is great because Sanhua is an excellent 4-star character who you definitely want to be using if you're not already. On top of that, they revealed a premium outfit for Jinshi, which makes her so cute and pink. It comes with an avatar, sigil, and weapon skin. I am seriously so happy about outfits, but I just go nuts for skins in every single game, and I'm obsessed with collecting them. So I would love it if they added a few every single patch. That would be totally fine with me. My wallet is yours, Kuro. Now on to optimizations. New players, this is the perfect time to start, because now it's easier than ever to just jump into new content. Next Stop Renacida allows you to head directly to Renacida after Chapter 1 Act 3, where you meet Scar, meaning that new and returning players can start with 2.0 without needing to complete earlier quests. In addition to that, new players will no longer be punished when trying to upgrade characters. You will gain early access to boss challenges, which will let you get materials through the guidebook. And if you ever regretted which rover you chose for the story, you're in luck, because 2.0 adds the rover appearance switch function. Just go into the settings menu and you can change which rover you control. I know a lot of people have been clamoring for that one. Another great update is that synthesis no longer requires you to go to a specific location. You can synthesize anywhere from within your menu, and a new feature is being added to that too. You can convert redundant materials into the material category you need, presumably at a loss. In regards to activity, it's easier than ever to max out, because now logging in gives you 20 activity points. There will be more depth to exploration progress, as the more you unlock, the more you can increase your flight gauge, and you can even unlock hidden areas by doing it. The map interface will be improved for 2.0, and 2.0 adds another feature that I'm really excited about, which is immersion mode. This allows you to remove the UI so that you can get some nice clean footage. Content creators and screenshot enthusiasts everywhere will love this. Now, if only that little eye icon on the top left wasn't there, it's really breaking my immersion. If you visit this Echo in Renacida, you can listen to the game's soundtrack whenever you want. And in addition, you can also change the background music when you like. You can use these 3 codes to get some gifts in-game very temporarily, so use them fast. But there's more. You'll get 1,600 Astrite for logging into the game on certain days in 2.0, and if you log in during 2.0, you'll also get 10 Radiant Tides, which is the limited character currency, and you'll get 10 Crystal Solvent, which gives you more wave plate, aka stamina. Between the new characters, and Frolova being relevant, and outfits, and the immersion mode and everything, well, I know what I'm most excited for. It's the outfits, definitely, and the promise of future outfits. But let me know in the comments which outfits you're looking forward to most. Watch this video to learn all about the Wuthering Waves reveals at the Game Awards.